Shalom, family. I want to talk about a video that was shared with me by Sister Sue. Something that happened in the hood that I find very disturbing. I knew a sister personally who this happened to as well a few years ago. But I probably won't get no type of backlash from this story because I'm talking about black folk. So usually when you talk about black folk and what we doing and what we all about and what's going on in the hood, you don't get no backlash because nobody really cares about black folk anyway, right? But anyway, the story was, it was a video that a sister uploaded to Facebook. And this woman was in tears because she had a community garden apparently, and she was growing all this food. She said there were pear trees and it was just food everywhere, and she had been working on this project. I forget what she named the project. The project had a particular name, but she had been working on this project for years. And then lo and behold, this story really sounds like a replay of what happened to a friend of mine. I'm telling you, it's really sick what happened, but these people came and just yanked up all of her food, destroyed all of her plants, destroyed all of her garden, all of the fruit that were on the trees. They just destroyed everything. Malicious destruction of food, property, time, effort, work. It was so bad that this woman said she's finished. She said, I am finished. I'm done with this. I am done. And as the tears were rolling, I could see the pain in her eyes because this was a passion of hers, something that she was doing to help people. And we too have been in situations where we've tried to help so-called black people, and the help was not appreciated. This is the kind of thing that makes it difficult for even our own people, for so-called black people to even want to deal with other black folk, because when you have things like this happen, a person who don't value good food, fruits and vegetables, just because you don't care about it, don't make it bad for other people. I think it's very important that we begin to grow our own food, but some of our people can't catch that vision. And so instead of just stepping back on the sidelines, you go in and you destroy this woman's hard work. You destroy all of this food. What kind of demon entered your heart to cause you to do something so ignorant? I understand the judgment of the Most High that falls on so-called black people. I totally get it. This is why we did White It Out Part 5, the curse of generational curses, because we needed to highlight some of the things that cause the curses to cling to us. And a lot of it deals with, the biggest part is our disobedience, unbelief, and serving of other gods, you see. But another part of it is how we treat one another. You see, we're also focused on forgiving enemies outside of us, but when it comes to those inside of us, we just go about doing as much as we can to damage and hurt each other. I'm sure just about everybody who watches this video know what I'm talking about. Have probably experienced another black person putting a knife in your back, twisting and turning and then yanking it out. I'm sure many of you have experienced that. I know we have. And it's unfortunate that in this day and time, with all that we're going through, we still have to talk about this kind of thing. That our people are that detached and withdrawn from reality to where you would go in and destroy somebody's food, destroy their garden. All of it. To where this woman's heart is so heavy and so vexed to where she has to take to social media, take to Facebook, upload a video, just tears running down like a river because of what some malicious, hateful people did to her. People who look just like her. That's the sad part. That is the sad part. It goes back to this folly that has entered our minds as well. I remember when Dave Bing, the former mayor of Detroit, said something about using some of these vacant lots and vacant fields to grow gardens. There was a guy that was in the same documentary that we were looking at, There was a black guy who said, grow food for what? What we going to, I mean, that's a waste of time growing gardens. I said, oh my goodness, this person don't have a clue. He doesn't have a clue. The problem is real food has been replaced with processed food. So he don't understand that a garden is food, you see, because right now it's so easy to just go grab a box of this or a can of that or a bag of this off the shelf. So he's looking at that like it's the food. Negro probably got a box of Captain Crunch in his cabinet right now, you see, and he think it's food. Grown man. But somebody growing tomatoes, you don't see that as food. Someone growing cucumbers, that ain't food to you, to the point where you think it's a waste of time. You see, with that kind of mindset, that's what allowed these people to go in and destroy this sister's garden, because they think growing that kind of food is a waste of time. That's a waste of time to them. But they rather go get this garbage that's sold on store shelves that's being passed off as food. You see, my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. And because we do things to hurt each other, the Most High has allowed this division among us. There is no unification in the so-called black community. If you can find a handful or maybe 2 hands full, you good. Consider yourself blessed if you do. With that, I'll say shalom, because I got this noisy vehicle. It sounds like a lawnmower or something in the background. But I've said all I need to say on this video. Shalom, family. Love you.